You're now tuned in to the #1 podcast. I give you Nuwave Shop Talk, Shop Talk, Shop Talk. Nuwave Shop Talk, Nuwave, Nuwave. Got something on your mind? Let's talk about it. Shop Talk, Shop Talk. Leave a comment, we'll talk about it. Nuwave, Nuwave.
Talk about these white women, you know what I'm saying, and these rappers taking up all the good acting jobs. All these them acting gigs. So all y'all directors, holla at your boy.
You're now tuned in to the #1 podcast.
I can check all y'all.
I choose you, baby.
I choose you. You probably check it after.
My bitch and choosy lover, never fuck without a rubber. Like it on the streets, never on top of the cover. Money on the dresser, driver, compressor. Top notch hoes get the most,
Nothing less.
Trash like a fuck for $40 in the club. Fucking up the game, bitch, it gets no love. She be cross country giving all that she got. 1,000 a pop, I'm pulling Bentleys off the lot. I smashed up the gray one, bought me a red. Every time we take the parking lot, we turn heads.
Yeah.
Them hoes wanna choose, but them bitches too scary. Your bitch chose me, you ain't a pimp, you a fairy.
I choose
That sound like what does the mafia do?
That's Outcast, nigga.
Yeah, that's how.
That's Outcast.
Yeah.
But
That was Pimp C though.
yeah, that was Pimp C. Yeah. Had the best verse on the song. Yeah. What you call it? Had a dope ass verse in that song too.
Andre.
Yeah. 3K, 3 stacks. Man, let's get this motherfucker started. This nigga still fucking with the chord.
This is the last thing. Damn, right here. Bam, I'm done. Shut up.
Welcome, man. God damn, man. This is episode motherfucking 60, man.
Damn, dude.
Yes. Nuwave Shop Talk, man. I am the host, Dina Boy Juice, and to my left we got,
SD, Pasadena, Sean. It's all the same.
and to my far right we got Pimp in the building.
Oh, what's up? Tony Touch in the building. I've been gone. I'm back hanging out with y'all with the rabbit on.
You feel me? Yeah, goddamn. And then we got to my right, we got
Yo, Swaggy D's in the building.
Swaggy D is in the motherfucking building.
That nigga.
You know what I'm saying? The unaccountable nigga. Is it an unaccountable? Yeah.
Hello.
Hello?
Oh,
Man,
this
you
nigga.
better put your shit on Do Not Disturb.
Third.
God
What's up,
damn.
bro? How you answer the phone during the podcast? All right.
Yeah. He's a track star.
I gotta bring my car back. That's Manny bringing my shit back.
Shit, he done had for 2 weeks.
Nah.
Oh, you used it again?
He just got it this
more
morning,
Oh, okay.
Oh yeah,
for
he
sure.
did. He dropped it off today, didn't
yeah. Yeah, this morning.
That's good. How y'all niggas doing, man? How you doing, Pasadena, Sean? It's all the same.
Man, I'm doing good. I can't complain, man. You know, it's been a good week. Even though today is Monday, weekend was went fast.
Yeah, they always do.
Had something to look forward to, so it went real fast.
Oh, yeah. They said niggas get off work on Friday, they wake up this Monday.
Yeah.
Hell yeah,
Yeah,
we
man.
going by super duper fast.
Basically.
Man. How you doing over there, Pimp? Pimp with the rabbit on?
Oh, I'm doing good, man. Blessed and highly favored. I can't complain.
Yeah, man, we ain't seen you on the show in a minute, man. What you been up to?
Man, hanging out with some grandbabies, taking care of my business too. That's
Man.
all I gotta do, man.
That's all you can
Fuck
do.
out of
Yeah.
that.
Hanging out with the grandbabies.
Mm-hmm. Swaggy D, what's good with you,
Oh,
player?
coaching, my bag too. Coaching the little grandson,
Oh, yeah,
trying to
that's
help
right.
out.
The basketball, right?
Yeah, he playing
Okay.
basketball for the first time. So.
Yeah, I heard that nigga be traveling like United Airlines.
Yeah, he's and he's a hot dog. Yeah, hot dog.
COVID.
A little too rough,
Be too rough.
But he'll get it. It's getting there.
Definitely.
I
That's who
enjoy
he
it
is,
though. I really enjoyed it. It's funny too. If you ever go to one, you're gonna be laughing.
Oh, okay. What city is it in?
It's in the city of Carson.
Hmm.
So, you know, that's where my time been.
Okay.
I miss y'all niggas, you know that.
Yeah, we miss you too, player. You know what I'm saying? But you know, you have to do what you have to do. Welcome back, welcome back, welcome back.
Sure.
Yeah, Swaggy D. What's up with you,
Swagger D, man? I'm doing better today. Yesterday I was on suicide watch.
Man,
Definitely. Man, my 49ers, we lost. We got robbed. We got robbed yesterday. I was so disappointed.
You didn't get robbed.
Man, that nigga went in the room and went to sleep, nigga.
Sleep, man. One under the covers. I almost cried myself to sleep.
Oh, man.
Missed the whole second game. When I woke up, nigga, everybody was gone. I'm like, damn, everybody left. I missed the whole, didn't even watch the second game.
At least the spot was clean.
Man, I straightened up a love, you know, as much as I could.
You didn't eat no food or nothing?
Yeah, I'm surprised they sent me a little food left. I was like, damn, these niggas took all the food. I looked in the fridge. Okay, they left for something.
Yeah, we wasn't gonna leave you heartbroken and hungry.
Right, for real.
That nigga would have called you really up. Motherfucker, you took all the barbecue.
Hell yeah, you took everything.
You know who he called first? Me. He knew how to take shit. He called me first.
So you telling me you didn't wake up and realize that you never got robbed?
Oh man, shit, Kudos was like, hey man, I'm taking me a plate home. I'm like, yeah, man, we ain't gonna eat all this shit.
Your food was in there.
Real.
All your stuff is in there. Your belongings.
I'm glad. Yeah, take that shit because we always got food wasting.
Hell of leftovers, yeah. That's why I don't be tripping. Niggas be like, oh, let me take it. Yeah, go
You
ahead.
mad about that game? That's why you did.
Yeah, shit. Man, I feel like, you know, we lost, but I can understand, you know what I'm saying? Players got hurt, shit like that. But we'll talk about all that in sports. My weekend was good. You know what I'm saying? I didn't really do too much this weekend. You know what I'm saying? Nothing to it. Nothing, no highlights or nothing like that. So, you know what I'm saying? It was just a little work, a little football. That was about it. You know what I'm saying?
You know it was crazy?
Yeah.
To get into the first topic.
Mm-hmm.
You know, Friday afternoon when I got off work,
Mm-hmm.
I was sitting at home and I seen videotape about shooting.
So, time out. Nigga, I'm going to set it up.
All right, my bad.
You can slam dunk the motherfucker. Let me alley-oop it to you.
Gotcha.
This nigga, they don't know what you're talking about, nigga. Let me get into the first topic. Let me screen, take a picture so they can see it. No, I'm just playing. So yeah, man, we all knew, I think it was January 10th, you know what I mean, Tyre Nichols, he got killed by the Memphis PD, you know what I'm saying, and the videotape came out Friday, and that's what Pasadena Sean was alluding to. Go ahead, my guy.
Yeah, man, that shit was crazy, man. It was funny because they thought the city was about to erupt.
Mm-hmm.
And, you know, when they seen what really went on, it was really disturbing.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it was crazy to me how swift they acted, you know, as far as to prosecute the officers and get rid of them.
Right, arrest
Because normally it takes a while. And they gotta go to proper channels and whatnot. But with this situation, I don't know, man. It looked really crazy. And it looked like that young man knew he was about to lose his life. You know?
He was
Especially
scared.
when he started calling for his mama.
Yeah.
When anybody on those videos, as soon as they yell their mama name, I know they're about to pass away.
Yeah.
And that's sad.
It is.
You know what I'm saying? That's super sad.
Yeah. When he ran and they tried to shoot him and whatnot, when they tried to hit him with the taser,
Mm-hmm.
that was crazy. That was crazy, you know. And he knew. He just knew. You seen it in his eyes. He knew he was going to lose his life. And the way they pulled him out that car, it was ridiculous. Ridiculous.
You know, the crazy thing about it, man, is I know we talked about it before the show, but I'm going to just say a little background to it. So, you know, they whooped on him and all that, right? So the unit is called the Scorpion Unit.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So all my people that's from like LA, just think of the deputies over in the jail or Rampart. You know what I'm saying? My niggas in Atlanta, just think about the Red Dog Unit. You know what I'm saying? their main objective is to get niggas off the street when they doing wrong. You feel me? You can go on YouTube and you'll see other people that done got arrested by the Scorpion Unit, and you can see like what the fuck they done did to them, beat them niggas and all that, no repercussions. But I think the reason why it was so swift this time is because they just got like a new mayor and a new police chief.
Right.
And they was like, we ain't standing for that shit. You know what I'm saying? So the was it the old chief that put that unit together? It was one of the chiefs that put it together. You know what I'm saying? So she was even like, shit, arrest them motherfuckers. This shit, y'all doing this shit on camera. You know what I mean?
Right.
So, you know.
It's unwarranted.
It's unwarranted. And the whole part about it is the rumors are true. You know what I'm saying? The nigga that was punching him all the time, he's fucking with his ex-girlfriend. You know what I'm saying? So then you think about it like all y'all niggas got in trouble.
I didn't know that.
All y'all niggas got in trouble over a bitch. You know what I'm saying?
Hey,
like shit.
Ain't that usually,
nigga.
Ain't that usually how
It's
it is?
usually the case. But goddamn, bro, like nigga, I'm not finna go to jail, nigga, cause you mad at your ex for fucking with a new nigga. Like nigga, man, go find another one. You know what I'm saying? And the way he was punching that boy, it was like a movie. You know what I'm saying? It's like a movie.
That's what it
Shit
looked like to
fake
me.
as fuck. Like we know it was real, but it looked fake. How he falling, they picking him up, punching him again. Like nigga, when is enough, bro?
And the crazy thing is, you don't see nobody trying to stop him.
They
None of
helping.
the cops.
They helping. They just as culpable as he is.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? They probably was like, hit him again, because you know you can't hear that part of it when they doing that. You can see it, but it's so much confusion. That's why I was telling you, as like when you got that the body cam on, you so up close that you don't really know what's going on. You don't know everybody's position. You don't know this nigga position and all that. But when we seen it from the top, we was like, oh shit, nigga. They hovering around this nigga like he getting jumped in the game.
Yeah, exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
That's what it looked like to me.
That's
Yeah.
exactly what it is.
Like, nigga.
It looked like gangbangers jumping somebody on, putting somebody on.
Did you see it, Swag?
No, I didn't see it.
You didn't watch it? Man, that shit came across everybody's news feed. It's somebody you following on some social that done posted that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And I advise you not even to see it, man.
Yeah, don't even
You know
watch
what I'm
it.
saying? You don't even need to watch it to know that he got Rodney King. Worse than Rodney King.
Yeah, it looked worse.
You
than
know what I'm
Rodney
saying?
King.
Rodney King,
Worse.
most of his shit was on his back. He got hit in the back of the head and all that. They kept
It
picking
was
this dude up.
Worse than Rodney King?
Man, they
Yeah.
kept. This nigga died. He
Rodney
died.
King lived. And he
Yeah.
You died here or at the hospital?
Hospital 3 days later.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. And he was handcuffed. You know what I'm
That's,
saying?
yeah, that's worse. You handcuffed and they beating you up?
And they holding you up.
And they holding you up.
Holding you up while you cuffed. And so the other officers get their punches in.
Yeah.
That's exactly what it looked like.
Yeah, I think it was one main dude that was really punching him. A couple other officers hit him, but it was that one main dude, the biggest one out of the bunch.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? Like, okay, man.
And you can hear him, the big one, the main dude that was hitting him. If you listen to the voice cam, he's the main one talking too.
Yeah.
Main one talking all the mess. I'm gonna break your arm. This, that.
Yeah.
It was
Just sound like they were above the law.
Yeah.
exactly.
Hell yeah. My thing is this, man. We can't make light or joke about somebody passing away, man, but it would have just been hilarious if the nigga would have been like, nigga, your bitch chose me.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Live with that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? This nigga, after they whooped him, this nigga goes and fucking sends a picture of the boy bloody beaten face to the ex-broad.
Oh wow.
Like, nigga, how's you gonna, nigga, this go against all codes. Like, you know, we never think that nobody is gonna die. Everybody you see on First 48, besides the niggas that done gunned niggas down and killed them and shot them in the head and shit, if they just driving by or whatever, yeah. But when the niggas don't think they gonna die, they might have did some dumb shit leading up to that or during that's gonna get them caught and they ain't even thinking about it.
You right about that.
Oh, terrible.
That was horrible shit.
Horrible. Super horrible. Goddamn, I ain't even press record on the thing. It's okay though. It's okay, I'm not gonna do it. I'm good. No, I'm just not gonna get the vocals. We got it on here though. So that's good. Yeah, man. So, shit. What you feel about police brutality, Swaggy?
Oh man, it's getting worse and worse. You know what I mean? They don't know how to just protect and serve. You know, their job is to protect and serve the community, but they just take it to the extreme. You know what I mean? We just had a brother killed here in Pasadena. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, rest in peace, Charles Towns.
Yeah, that was my boy.
Shot him in the back. So
Yeah.
you know what I mean? I don't know how you shoot somebody in the back. They running away from you. You know what I mean?
They pose no threat.
No threat to you, but you shoot them in the back. Come on, man. That's just
Like I was saying, these niggas don't want to do their job no more.
exactly.
You know?
Shoot you and get it over with and go home.
Yeah, that's some fucked up shit.
Yeah. Slept comfortably in his bed while he laid on the ground. Man.
How do y'all sleep at night? When y'all kill this man, you know, you got family, kids, wife, none of that. They go home. I don't know how these officers go home to their families every night knowing they're doing shit like this.
Shit, I think I told you that they're a gang. Just like a gangbanger. You know what I'm saying? When he go home and after he done shot 5 niggas, he go home and sleep like a baby like shit. It wasn't me this time. You know what I'm saying?
That's crazy. I don't get it.
Cops is gangbangers, man. And then they be mad when niggas be walking up on cops and gunning them down. Like, oh, he was a good officer. Nah, the nigga done, look at this record. He done shot 7 niggas. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Yeah.
But they want the community to come out for them when one of them gets shot. The community comes out for them. A cop got shot, you know what I mean? The whole world got stopped because of them. Shit. What about this man you shot? They're a human being just like you are.
Yeah. So, you know, I don't even know, do y'all know if they did any protests out here at Dina?
No, I haven't heard of it.
Oh, for what's the name?
Yeah.
No, I don't think they did anything.
I didn't hear it.
I didn't hear nothing.
I know in Memphis, NLE Chopper, I guess he actually from Memphis.
Yeah, he is.
So he put together a peaceful protest. It was yesterday on Sunday. You know what I'm saying? So shout out to him for having a peaceful protest. The guy, Tyree, his stepdaddy came out and said he didn't want people to tear the city up. Like me personally, man, if you know what I'm saying, the police did that to my boy, I'm gonna be up there and I'll be like, yeah, I'm gonna tell them this and that. I'll be on that motherfucker like, yeah, man, you know, they want me to say it's gonna be a peaceful protest, man. Tear this motherfucker up. I'm gonna do that on live TV, man. Tear this motherfucker up, nigga.
You gonna do a Donald Trump?
Yeah, shit, hell yeah, man. Fuck them and fuck this news conference, nigga. You know what I'm saying? Because, nigga, y'all took my boy. And that's how he should have felt. Like, I know they be like, oh, you gonna tear your own shit up, but, you know, you don't have to. You can go tear their shit up. But, you know.
So what did the mayor say anything?
The mayor?
The mayor, yeah.
President did.
Man, yeah,
President
came
Biden
out.
said something.
Yeah, Biden came out and said that, you know, it seems like we getting used to this shit. You know what I'm saying? And each person is individuals, you know? Like, we look at it and, you know, just like when old boy shot the people down in Monterey Park, we'd be like, oh, blah, blah, blah. Another one just happened yesterday, right? So they killed 3 people, so we just be like, damn. You know what I'm saying? Damn.
I heard
Kamala
Harris came out to that.
Yeah, she came out to Monterey Park.
Monterey Park, yeah.
Yeah. It's like we get numb to it. You know what I'm saying? But we got to really, really think about it that these are each individuals. It's not about, oh, they all got shot together. No. This guy, that girl, that guy, this girl, they all individuals, man. And those people don't deserve to die like that. Even like Tyree, he doesn't deserve to die like that. You know what I'm saying? They say he was a smart young man, bright. He always had a smile on his face. You know what I'm saying? It's probably why the nigga bitch chose him. She was working at FedEx and you a cop. You couldn't get her a better job to help her out. You know what I'm saying? To get her something else. I mean, you know, it just goes to show that, you know, he was using that girl anyway for selfish reasons. And she probably had some good cat that he liked. And she was like, man, I ain't fucking with you. You know what I'm saying? And shit, she got another nigga. And, you know, women, one thing that you can't do is you can't rub your new nigga in your old nigga face. You know what I'm saying? We gotta, you know, women gotta stop that type of shit. You know what I'm saying? Cause me, I ain't gonna never call my ex like, oh, I got this new bad one. You know what I'm saying? But that's what women do. You know what I mean? And it's kind of fucked up. Cause you put that man in a position to be defending himself when he don't even know. You know?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Women will get you caught up.
Yeah.
Put you in a trick bag.
If you allow it.
Exactly.
Shit, I'm saying if you don't know.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? If you don't know. Because he probably don't even know that she was communicating with him.
And that is true.
You know what I'm saying?
Because you know what? A weak ass nigga asked, who was your last boyfriend?
Mm-hmm.
Where he lived?
Right.
Who is he?
Mm-hmm.
I've heard women say that before. And me, just me personally, I don't give a fuck who you was with prior to me.
I don't even want to know his name. Don't give a damn. Don't show me a picture.
Yeah. As long as it ain't one of my partners.
Right. Because if a woman ever asks me like, oh yeah, who you got kids by? Or, bitch, it's none of your business.
And you don't
know
know
what I'm
it.
saying? Shit. You coming to get this dick or not?
Get this
Shit, man. You know what I'm saying? Shit.
Oh wow.
I'm about to get some t-shirts made, you know what I'm saying? Let Juice hit it.
They don't really do that shit, too.
Yeah, man. Next show we do, nigga, I'm gonna have it on, nigga. Feel me? What's today? Monday? Yeah, I have it by Thursday. Let Juice hit it.
Hey, you know, Swaggy, now we can joke about it. We're working on a sponsorship for you. For GoFundMe.
GoFundMe page.
Yeah. They go now we're gonna put our GoFundMe to have them sponsor you. You raising money so GoFundMe will sponsor you.
We're sponsored by GoFundMe.
Oh, wow.
No, just him. He'll be like, I'm sponsored by GoFundMe.
Oh, shit. Oh, man.
You know, we'd all have different sponsors here just because of him.
Hell yeah.
I'm sponsored by
Magnum condoms. They roll down on you everywhere.
Whatever. I'm sponsored by OnlyFans.
Oh, shit.
Oh, you were talking shit about the fighters.
Oh,
OnlyFans.
man.
Can y'all sponsor us? OnlyFans?
Oh, man. They're going to say, get our OnlyFans page and get 10,000 subscribers, and we got you. You know, so.
Buddy.
Hell yeah. I'm going to have all bitches on there, and you're going to have 17 bitches and one dude named Brian.
One nigga named Brian. It's smoking.
Oh, shit, man. We're going to keep moving it on, man. You know, R. Kelly is in the news again, man. R. Kelly,
What he done
man.
did, man?
He ain't did shit, man. He got the charges dropped in Chicago.
I thought they was
You know
gonna let
what
him
I'm
out.
saying?
I thought they was gonna let him out.
Man, they dropping the charges in Chicago. You know what I'm saying? But
Oh, that's good.
he's still facing 30 years over in New York. Yeah,
And
so
cut it out.
One
They
of-
dropped
one-
some of the
one-
charges.
One of them gonna pop it.
one of them gonna pop him.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think New York would have even filed if he would have kept that time in Chicago. You know what I'm saying? They like, oh yeah, whatever. But now they gotta try to prosecute him. You know what I'm saying? They trying to get him on sex trafficking and racketeering charges.
They dropped all the charges they're going to.
Yeah. So I think he gonna beat that shit. Nigga wasn't doing no racketeering. This nigga's a singer.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
I don't know where the racketeering came in.
Shit. You doing shit for a collective, like a gang or the mob. Racketeering really came from being in the mob
He was doing that shit for himself.
on the real. So
I
shit.
want me a concubine.
You know what I'm saying? Shit. All these bitches are all for me. You know what I'm saying? And y'all niggas watching my back.
That's it. And bring me the
That's
girls.
all. Man, so yeah, man, I don't know, man. I just think like this. I think they're gonna do R. Kelly like they did Bill Cosby. You know what I'm saying? He gonna be in there locked up for a few years, and then you just gonna wake up one morning, they're gonna be like, yeah, R. Kelly got out. In the next few years, like, oh yeah, R. Kelly got out.
He deserved it, man. He definitely,
Mm-hmm.
he done did some fuck shit, but he deserved to come home and make right, man.
Free R. Kelly.
Okay, people,
Fuck R. Kelly.
see, I'm glad you said fuck R. Kelly, right?
Okay.
Because it's like this, man. R. Kelly is basically 14, 15-year-old.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? Like, R. Kelly don't know how to read or write. You know what I'm saying?
Really younger than that.
R. Kelly done been raped. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, R. Kelly done been through the shit, just like people that go to foster homes and foster care. You know what I'm saying? And, you know, a lot of people, when they grow up and they come through that system, man, they do the same shit to other people.
Yeah.
You know how they say only the strong survive.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So the women and the men that did survive it, they not doing that, or they not, you know what I'm saying, on the same track, or, you know, fuck it, we gonna say it. They not studs. They not just out here looking for females because of the man in their life did them wrong back in the days. You know what I'm saying? We gotta commend those women and the men that's coming out of that, and they trying to make a change. You know what I mean, for other people. But we see it too much that when they grow up into that type of shit, that's what they really go through, and they, you know, it reverts. You know what I'm saying? Because shit, I know I seen pops fucking with a gang of bras, and it's like, you know, that'd be, you know, a nigga life.
Like,
You know what I'm saying?
Be,
Yeah, you know what I mean? So, you know, people just think like, oh man, that nigga's sick in the head, but they don't know what that man done been through himself. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's easy to read about some shit, but to actually go through that same type of shit, yeah, you feel me? So, you know, it was probably inevitable for him to be going through this type of shit, you know?
Man,
Go ahead.
R. Kelly ain't this shit for me. So, at the end of the day, I don't give a fuck about R. Kelly.
Kelly got you laid, man, with them songs.
That's what we talking about. We're not talking about songs.
Bumping and grinding.
We're not talking about songs.
King of R&B.
We talking about out of the studio. We're not talking about in the studio.
Oh, okay.
You fuck them young bitches in the studio too, tell them
That's on the record, you just didn't hear.
They was the one in the back meowing and shit. You thought it was a cat on the record. You know what I'm saying? Man, but yeah, man, I do want R. Kelly, you know, I want him to pay for what he did. And I want him to, get some help, man, because, you know, all these years of making money, everybody want to make money with you or take money from you, so they ain't looking to get your ass no help. You know what I'm saying? So, you know.
But you got to be willing to help yourself before you get help, right?
Man, sometimes it be so easy, Tone, to do shit that you ain't thinking about help. You know what I'm saying? That's like giving a broke nigga $100 million, nigga, and telling them to go fend for herself. And they gonna go buy every bitch, every piece of pussy, every shoe, every piece of property that he think he deserved.
No,
and then,
I get that part, but what I'm saying is if a person don't want to help themselves, it's like, okay, what do?
You can't do nothing.
There you go.
You can't do nothing. But that's why I say I think he deserved to get some time. And then once he in there, once you in jail, man, you talk to OGs and all that. Niggas ain't trying to harm you all the time in jail. That's a myth. It be niggas in there trying to spit knowledge to you because they ain't never coming home. You know what I'm saying? So they think their gift is to help the next man that's coming in and got a date. You know, so if you got a date, you always gonna have an OG in your ear like, man, when you get out there, man, don't fuck up because you're gonna be right back here. You know what I'm saying? And shit, they got programs and all types of shit up in jails to help them. So hopefully he get that type of help. That's what I'm saying. You know what I mean? On the streets, he wasn't gonna get no help. You feel me? On the streets,
he stuck in his own routine. He gonna stay in his routine.
Yeah, that's why.
And ain't nobody gonna tell him nothing because he's the ringleader.
Yeah, that's why I brought up if a nigga got a gang of money and he just spending and spending, and ain't nobody telling him like, bro, you don't need to do that. You know what I'm saying? You got the money, keep it. You know what I'm saying? So. Shout out to R. Kelly, man. Do your thing, man. You know what I'm saying? And shit. Do your time. You did the crime, but get some help, man. And help your motherfucking self. You feel me? Yeah, man. So, shit. You know what? I actually, we got some other shit, but I really want to go into a little sports real quick before we dive into the other ones. You want to start that, S?
Yeah, man. I want to talk about referees, man, as of late.
Oh, yeah.
You gonna leave the big one out the room?
Super Bowl?
Yeah.
I was just gonna start with the referees that get into the sport.
Okay.
Because
That's how they got there.
Yeah, basically.
Hell
Basically.
yeah.
I agree with you because the referees are pathetic.
You know,
On
lately,
the football field and the basketball field.
lately, I've been watching a lot of games, and for years, you know, for years. And there's even a documentary on Netflix about how referees are very vindictive towards certain players and play favoritism. So I've been watching these games and I've been seeing that referees really be fucking up, and there is no accountability, whether it be football or basketball. Refs be fucking up. They be really fucking the game up. And I'm sorry to keep saying they be fucking up, but they be fucking up. And Roger Goodell and Adam Silverman, you need to do something. You need to do something with these motherfucking refs. Because games that ought to be won are lost because referees are fumbling the call. And because they have so much power, it's fucking the game up. It's fucking both games up, you guys. Here it is. The Lakers the other night were playing Boston on Saturday. And we're in position to win the game. LeBron goes down the pipe, gets smacked, and doesn't get a call. Yet, and still in the Super Bowl. Now, mind you, not in the Super Bowl, in the NFC Championship and the AFC Championship game, there were some fucked up calls. There were some real fucked up calls. And in certain situations, now, in the case of Cincinnati and Kansas City, at the end of the game, kind of fucked this up. You know what I'm saying? By pushing him out of bounds the way that he did. He kind of fucked the team. But in the San Francisco game, it was just ugly.
Call after call after
It
call.
was ugly. It made for an ugly game. And, Swaggy was saying something at the beginning of the game like, the NFL want to see Andy Reid play his old team. And, I didn't want to believe it, but after a while, when everything came to fruition and how he said it, it kind of makes sense.
Because it was actually another call before that call.
Right.
That got them halfway down the field because they only had 30 seconds.
Right.
Yeah.
And it was crazy, man. It was just crazy how the outcome of the game where, it came on the hands of the referees.
Really? Make you feel like this is a setup or something like that.
In some situations.
We definitely didn't believe it when you said it. Then when you went in the room, we was watching the game like, this nigga might be right. This nigga might be right.
It's politics.
The game is going to Kansas City.
And that's the way, the cookie crumbled too.
I got a question for you, S.
Shoot.
So in the Laker game, right, after LeBron got fouled, no call, do you think that nigga acted like a little kid?
He did.
He had
attention.
You know what I'm saying?
He did, but rightfully so. I believe this. LeBron is human, and it's certain things he doesn't react upon. But that was a rivalry. It was very one-sided. They were making calls that were kind of bullshit, and he had to respond in some type of way. He didn't do what Pat Bev did, which I ain't gonna lie. I got nigga tendencies. I probably would do Pat Bev.
Yeah, it was the best technical foul ever. Besides when Tim Hardaway threw the monitor.
Yeah. There you go. So, you know what I mean?
I can't remember what Patrick Beverly did. What did he do?
He brought the camera out and showed him like.
Oh yeah.
That nigga went and grabbed the camera and brought it on.
He knew what he was doing though.
Yeah.
He's low key a marketing genius on, just little memes and on Twitter and shit like that.
He did.
And how he's building his brand. Watch.
He gonna have a commercial with Canon.
Something. He's just, he's like the John McEnroe of basketball.
Oh yeah.
You know what I'm saying? McEnroe got away with it because it was the 80s and, it was a different time. But, he be doing shit that, that could like if a young player would have did that, they would have ejected.
True.
You know what I'm saying? So
What did they do to Pat?
they gave him a technical foul.
So he went to go grab the camera and brought it to him?
Yeah.
Let him see.
Wow. That's funny.
Went to a nigga in the stands. I think it was a nigga in the stands. Because it was just like a regular, like a D7.
Yeah, it wasn't. It wasn't. I thought he had a monitor, but when I seen it, it was just like the camera might be out.
Do you think that's why the Lakers lost? Because their emotions got the best of them at the end of that game. That when they got into overtime, they started just being down in
It was
overtime.
pretty
You
defeated.
feel me?
I think that, you know, I think that in watching the game, I think we gave it up like we do in most games.
Mm-hmm.
And I think that, you know, Boston is a superior team, but we were doing stupid shit.
Right.
You know, true, we didn't have Lonnie, we didn't have, you know, Reeves. And we need guys like that.
Mm-hmm.
We need guys like that, especially Reeves, because that was our defensive dude. He would take a foul, and you know we could depend on him for certain things. And him not being out,
And
this
he turned
dude,
around and hit the trade.
yeah, this dude Brown, man. Oh my gosh, he gets on my nerves. I don't know how the fuck is he. I don't know why we traded Kendrick Nunn when we could have got rid of him.
Mm-hmm.
But I know there were no takers for him.
Yeah, I was gonna say that. Probably didn't want that shit.
You could have threw him in the deal and got something back.
Took one of those second round draft picks away.
Yeah.
Back. Like, no, we're gonna give you this nigga too.
Yeah. And we don't want that nigga, man. We had him.
Kwame Brown.
Hey, first of all, man, listen. Don't be talking about Kwame, man.
Kwame.
You know how good he had to
Kwame
be to be
gonna
a
come
bust.
for you. You better not talk about
You
him.
know how good he had to be a bust, man.
But he stayed in the league for like 12 years.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, you know, everybody kept wanting him.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying? That nigga, shit, man, don't. Hey, Kwame. Hi.
Yeah.
That nigga will get online and talk about your
Yes,
ass.
he will.
don't give a fuck right
He
now.
will. Hey, let me tell you this, man.
Shit, that nigga
I
want
always
all the
liked
smoke.
him as a player. When I used to play NBA Live and NBA shit, I used to pick him up on my little man-made team.
Man,
Because that nigga was a force in the middle and I knew how to play with him.
man.
Yeah.
Remember we used to play the game all night, smoking cigarettes and drinking wine?
Right.
Yeah,
And then Carlos Rossi Ryan.
that's what we was drinking. Hey, that was before they had sangria though.
Shit.
When they started making the sangria, they was making it a little jug. And all of a sudden they came with this big one, and that's what we would supply our parties with. Wine.
I'm surprised that nigga had like 30 fights.
I wanted a cigarette yesterday. I was so mad yesterday. I was about to come out
You
of
did.
retirement and get me a Newport.
You did, nigga. You had a
Really?
cigar.
Oh, you was
That
that?
cigar,
you
put
was
it
that
out,
mad?
put to sleep.
And the nigga went in the
You
back
that
by
man?
himself.
Yeah.
I was that mad. I'm like, man, I need a cigarette. I ain't smoked one in like 2 years. I'm gonna go get me a cigarette. I felt like going to the store and buy me a whole pack.
I need me a
Whole pack of
Hey, what you say?
Marlboros.
I need me a cigarette. Cigarette.
Oh, shit, man. Yeah,
For
so
real. I
the
really
Super
thought about
Bowl.
it, too.
So yeah, go ahead.
Oh, I was gonna say the Super Bowl is set, man. You know what I'm saying? Philadelphia Eagles versus Kansas City Chiefs, and this will be the first time in history of the NFL that two black quarterbacks will be facing each other, man. So you know, even though we don't like it, you know what I'm saying, we love to see the history that's made. You know what I'm saying, by both of these young men facing each other. You know what I'm saying?
Patrick Mahomes.
Yeah.
I'm gonna tell you
As
this.
soon as you a piece of nigga, they be like that. He's a nigga.
I just respect it because you know Philly is a hard-nosed city,
Right.
and you know they got a hard-nosed team. Their team really represents that city.
You know, embodied the whole city.
Yeah, in its totality. And if you really look at Kansas City,
Mm-hmm.
they embody the traits of Kansas City, a fun-loving city. You know,
Mm-hmm.
they really do.
Eating
So,
barbecue and shit.
yeah. So you know, it just goes to show you two different styles. And I'm excited, man. I'm excited to see what's gonna happen, man.
Yeah, that's gonna be a good game.
It is. It definitely is.
Very
Two
good game.
high-powered offenses,
Mhm.
and both quarterbacks is a little hurt, so they got 2 weeks to, you know what I'm saying, to heal up. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, it's gonna be a good game. You know, you hate to see your team lose it when they so close. You know what I'm saying? But sometimes, you know, that's the way the cookie crumbles. You know what I mean? We down to our third string quarterback.
Man,
you know what I'm saying?
down
And
to the
then
fourth string.
and then he gets hurt, right? And then you get to the fourth string and he gets hurt.
Yeah, y'all
You know
gonna
what
have to
I'm
put your
saying?
coach in.
Can I be honest with you?
Yeah.
Your fourth string quarterback, he faked it.
Man, I don't
He's,
know,
he's
man.
gonna say that in the. I'm telling you, 20
No,
years.
but it,
10 years. Just hear me out.
you gotta
Let me
look at
land,
the
let me
you
land,
gotta
let
look
me
at the film, bro.
I seen it.
So I don't know
watched
about
it
no
when it
fake
happened.
concussion.
Listen, you should have seen all the sequences of the plays that he made. When he threw that interception or he fumbled that ball,
Yeah.
he was like, I can't go back in there.
He just nervous.
I can't. No, that nigga been in the league 15 years.
But that don't mean you can't come in nervous right now.
I got you. But
That nigga
you
was
just should have.
nervous.
The look on his face, to me,
It looked like nervousness to me when that ball, when he
fumbled it, correct.
Yes.
But after when they showed that picture of him on the bench and he was like, you remember that? To me, it looked like he was just defeated and he was going to do anything he could to get out that game.
He should have did a line of cocaine.
hey, you know,
nigga looked scared to me.
Hey, it reminded me of the last Boy Scout. That's what he should have did. He should have went halftime. You're right. Did a line of cocaine, couple pills, and came out with a pistol.
Man. Hey. So when the game came
I'm
on,
just look. First of all, let me say this. I'm just playing. It's just I don't wish no harm on nobody.
Shoot them niggas.
Boy looked nervous to me.
That nigga was like, I can't go back in there. They was like, you going in there? We ain't got nobody else.
No, I'm saying he looked nervous.
They put McCaffrey in as
he looked nervous to me before he even got the concussion.
Yeah.
Oh, he was.
He was.
That nigga was nervous, man.
He didn't even jump on the goddamn ball.
No,
he was right next to him.
He was right next to it. He ran through it. That motherfucker said, give me the ball. He was like, okay.
Well, they should have just had him run the ball. He should have been out there.
He tried.
He was run the ball. Just get the ball off.
So the first play,
that man was nervous.
The first play, hype. He did the 5-step drop to pass it, nigga. They was in his face, sack, nigga. From then on, nigga, it was a wrap. It was a wrap. That nigga completed like 2 passes, nigga. Yeah. Shit.
It was all short passes.
Yeah, it was a wrap from the beginning.
And then they say your man had nerve damage. So then today I looked and it said Purdy was he went and got his arm. He had UCL or something like that.
Yeah, out 6 months.
Yep, out 6 months.
Yeah, it's fucked up. You know what I'm saying? Because, I mean, he just made a name for himself. You know what I'm saying? Even, I don't know what his contract was. Oh, he just got signed. So he with the team for 2 more years.
But I'm going to tell you this. Players, something that we don't know that we hear about, players take insurance policies out on themselves on big games.
Definitely. And shit, it's the career.
Yeah.
You know?
They never know what's going to happen. Mm-hmm. And so for somebody like that, I'm pretty sure, and then, you make money. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So he's out for 6 months?
Yeah.
6 months. I mean, that's before, he probably training camp and shit.
He'll be back. He'll be back for the
from
season.
now. It's summertime. It's like July.
So next question. Is he your starting quarterback?
No.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to tell you why. Because in any sport, no matter what sport you look at, when you got a starter and he gets hurt, he always has the right to come back and get his spot. Even though he's better than Trey Lance,
right? But
we only seen a sample size of Trey Lance, like 3 games, 3 weeks.
Right.
He was 2-1 in those weeks, or what? Yeah, 1 and 3. 1 and 3. You know what I'm saying? He was 1 and 3. So I believe they're gonna give him the job first, or going into training camp. If if Brock go in there and do a shit and outshine him, right. Yeah. But he's gonna be the starter going in.
I disagree. Brock Purdy, it's a bigger name. It just looks bigger for San Francisco.
Who you talking about, the third string?
Yeah.
Yeah, they're gonna start him next year.
Yeah, they're gonna start him. He's the man. You know why?
He paid his dues.
You know why? Because as a rookie, to accomplish what he accomplished, and not have any expectations, you can only, and you can look at him and tell he's a student of this shit.
Yeah.
And he may be that diamond in the rough that they've been looking for years to be a staple in there, as a quarterback and be a solid quarterback.
One other quarterback did the same thing. Who was it?
Joe Burrow.
Who?
Joe Burrow?
No, he started from damn near day 1.
You said who?
Tom Brady.
Tom Brady came in for a hurt Drew Bledsoe.
I was just gonna say that he remind me of Tom Brady.
But that was the only other quarterback, nigga, that a quarterback got hurt and the backup came in and took over. Other than that, they always bring that starter back. Right. But since it's such a small sample size of Trey Lance starting, then shit, they might as well, you know what I'm saying? I want to see it, you know what I mean? I'm just telling you, like, the history of the league. Who, Trey Lance?
I bet you that $1 they move him so they can keep Garoppolo.
Nah, they're going to get rid of Garoppolo.
Yeah, they're going to trade Garoppolo.
Yeah, Garoppolo's trying to get that bread. He went from 20-something million down to 6.
Right.
And then he came and balled the fuck out until he got hurt.
Trey Lance is gonna be
it's
back
about-
up like he is.
It's about 5 teams out there that need a quarterback,
Definitely.
and he's still young. He's under 30.
The Gruffle.
Yeah, either he's 30 or under 30. Yeah, look him up because he's not that old. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna go out on a limb. Let me add 1 year, 31 and under, because he was with Brady. What?
For a year.
Yeah, like 2 or 3.
What's his fucking first name?
Jimmy G, nigga.
That's right.
Yeah. No, his first name is Derek Carr.
Yeah.
Right. Derek the bum car.
The bum Derek. Oh man, Derek will be mad if y'all get B-hop over there. Hell yeah, man. So, you know, while he looking that up to see his age, man,
31, you're right.
31. Let's think about this, man. When we was in school and we start talking shit to our teachers, they call your parents. Your parents come up there and she will fuck you up in front of the class. You know what I'm saying? Now these kids is fucking up teachers on camera.
Man, I seen that shit.
You seen it? You seen how? Which one did you see?
I seen the one with the black girl and the black teacher.
Exactly.
And that shit was fucked up.
Well,
Broke her
recently,
leg.
Huh?
Broke her leg.
The black lady broke her leg?
The teacher.
Yeah.
She broke the teacher's leg fighting her. You know what I'm saying? These kids done got too bold, man. Y'all parents out there, no kids really watching this shit, man. Y'all parents out there, man. And be on your kids, man. It's not correct. It's not right. It's not none of that shit. It's not cute. You know what I'm saying? They showing out for their friends and, you know, they get caught up in the moment of talking, going back and forth to the teacher. And the teacher was just like, hey, you know, get out the class. You know what I'm saying? And she popping off at the teacher. And I'm like, God damn. Like, is she serious? She about to really go there? But, you know, you read the title. The teacher breaks her leg fighting with the student.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And they going at it. They fall to the ground and all that.
wow.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
serious?
man. Then it's another one where the teacher went to the hospital for fighting the kid. You know, and this happened within the last week.
Yeah.
Like, bruh. And I done seen other videos where kids is fighting the teachers and all that. Like, these kids, this social media and these kids, they want to be famous so bad that they do the wrong things to get
Yeah.
famous.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I agree.
You know, we had niggas in our generation that did the wrong thing to get famous, but it was street fame.
Yeah, street fame.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, you know, it's just history repeating itself in a different way.
You know? What you feel about that, Swag? Teachers, niggas. Kids fighting teachers.
It's a whole different generation that's growing up, man. These kids are, you know what I mean? They're rude, they're disrespectful,
Mm-hmm.
they don't care about nothing. They don't get ass whooping, so, you know, they feel like they can do whatever they want to do. There's no discipline at home.
Right.
See, in our generation, we got whoopings. This new generation, they don't get whoopings. So, you know what I mean?
They get the game taken away.
Mhm.
Get their phone taken away for a day. Hour. To the kids start, oh, I'll clean up, I'll do this. Oh, get the fuck out of my face. Heal your phone.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
So
Shit.
I was talking to somebody that I know, and she was telling me that she told her son that he couldn't play basketball no more because his grades was bad, and he took off on her, punched her in her face, and broke her jaw.
Ooh.
Damn.
A friend of mine, somebody I know. Wow. I was like, wow, that's crazy.
And where's the
She said
daddy
the
at?
police came and the police was going to take him to jail, but she pleaded and begged the police not to take him to jail. I
Mm.
would have said, take that nigga to jail.
Mm-hmm.
Nigga, you don't hit your parents, nigga.
But then I'm going to tell you something, the flip side of that. He would have been devastated about that. He would have hated her more.
Mhm.
I bet he wouldn't have put his hands on her ass no more.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe
No,
he
I'm
would've
just telling you
killed
the
her.
flip side of
Yeah,
it. That
maybe,
would be.
maybe he would have killed her.
I'm not saying it was right.
Yeah.
You don't put your hands on your parents, bro. I don't care what, especially your mama, you don't do that.
Now, absentee daddy that only come around, nigga, to try to hit on your mama and don't even give a fuck about you, yeah, you whoop that nigga's ass. But, you know what I'm saying? A nigga that's fucking around and trying to help you out, your mama trying to help you out and guide you through this life. Like, I tell people when they say their kids is this and that, I be like, ain't you paying for the rent? Ain't you paying for their cell phone bill? Man, fuck them kids. You know what I'm saying? Shit, without me, nigga, you would be nothing, nigga.
Really?
Shit, nigga. Like Hail Melvin without the blue notes. You'll never go platinum.
That's right.
Shit, man.
Without me.
Fuck these kids, man. These kids, they be acting
You
like
ain't
they
gonna
had
even
it
go
hard.
Carper.
Yeah,
You
you
ain't
know what
gonna
I'm
go
saying?
Carper. None of that.
None of that, man.
Bronze.
Man.
None of that.
Niggas go wood in the hood. You know what I'm saying? So,
Respect your
man.
parents, man.
Parent your child. You feel me? Now, in that scenario, she was actually trying to parent the child and do what was right. You know what I'm saying?
Well, what would you do in that situation?
If the kid socked me and broke my up,
Yeah.
nigga wouldn't be living no more. Would not be living no more. Now, if I was like a scrawny dad or a scrawny mom that couldn't take out my kid, okay, I wouldn't have called the police or nothing. I wouldn't have did none of that. Nigga went to sleep. I would have hit that motherfucker upside the head so goddamn hard.
He
You know what I'm
back
saying?
sleep again.
Hell yeah. Shit, he would have woke up. It really would have been next week. Shit, man. Fuck all that. That nigga gonna learn and he gonna feel the power from the parents' pain. Like, nigga, you hurt me. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Man, what? Our parents used to be like, man, I brought you into this world. I'll take you out of this motherfucker.
Absolutely.
And these kids, they
My
don't get
parents
that.
used to say, "You gonna be dead before the police get here."
Yeah, you feel me?
Go ahead and go.
Man, that's some fucked up shit, man. That's some fucked up shit. She should have let the police take his ass. If she felt like that, she called the police and all that. What she want them to do? Come talk to him?
Right, exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Shit, she over here probably wired shut.
Well, the neighbor called the police. She didn't call the police. The neighbor called the police.
So he did it in front of the neighbor, or she ran to the neighbor's house?
She ran outside. And she was bleeding, and the neighbor heard all the commotion. Called the police. Wow.
Yeah, his little ass.
What
was
does daddy
in
do?
jail.
He didn't do nothing.
Daddy scared of him too. Yeah. And if your grades is bad, you know what? All she had to do was call the school. Call the school. You scared of your kid? Call the school. Hey, tell that nigga he can't play his game because his grades not good enough. You know what I'm saying?
Talk to the coach.
Yeah.
Cause he ain't on fire on the coat.
Nope.
She said they don't even have a relationship with her kid, with her son no more. You know what I mean? He's still mad at her. He mad at her. I'm like, how the hell he gonna be mad at you? You know what I mean? Like he don't talk. She said he don't talk to him no more.
And they in the same house?
No.
Oh, okay. Say that nigga would not be sleeping up under that roof.
He's selfish because she didn't raise him. She spoiled him. You know, sometimes we get it misconstrued and we don't raise these kids, we spoil them. And then in the end, what it makes it is that, you know, we end up raising their kids. I seen that on Instagram.
My God.
That shit was true.
You saw the old white man.
Yeah, that shit was true.
Yeah.
That shit was true.
Yeah.
You know, when
You
really
raise
think
your
about it.
kids. Yep. They'll raise their kids. If you spoil your kids, you're gonna be raising your grandkids.
Yeah.
But no, raise your kids, you can spoil your grandkids.
Yeah.
Spoil your kids, you're gonna be raising their kids.
Yep.
Yeah.
And that shit is true.
Yeah.
So you gotta raise them. You know, and
Definitely.
especially these boys, man, because, you know, I ain't gonna lie to you, you know, I ain't never been a fucked up father. Because I always remembered how, you know, some of the things my father did. And I never wanted my kids to ever feel that way, especially for me, or me to be the one that disappointed them. And, you know, maybe with my oldest son, I'm disappointed in some ways, but, you know, I tried to redeem myself with the last three. So, you know, it is what it is.
Never remind me of the show. You seen the Upshaws?
Yeah.
So when he was like, "Oh, you gonna be a daddy to her," blah blah blah. Where was you at when I was doing this? He was like, "Shit, man, I was growing up too."
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? The kids don't see that though.
They
You know what I'm
don't.
saying? Like,
They
shit, I was
don't.
growing up too, but I'm a better man now. You know what I'm saying? And
Yeah,
that's why I like season 2 because they really getting it together.
And
You
it
know
was
what I'm saying?
crazy because, you know, in life, kids, you know, they hold grudges against their parents. But you little motherfuckers ain't been solid yourself. So you gotta understand that we're all human and we're all gonna make mistakes.
Yeah.
And at the end of the day, as long as we're able to talk and there's an open line of communication, and you kids don't hold grudges, we'll always be able to make right about the wrong.
Yeah, man. My son told me I don't talk to him enough or some shit like that.
Yeah.
So now I talk to that nigga all the time.
And then they get mad at you when you call them all the time.
Shit.
My daughter, I call her and Pop, because, you know, she's up the street, you know, Pop is where he's at.
Right.
You know, and then, you know, Bill, he just, you know, he thinks he's smarter than everybody else. That's my comment.
Right.
But you can see through him, that nigga is a piece of ceramic.
He said that's my con artist.
Oh, wow.
You gotta let him know right now, like, nigga, you would be a terrible criminal, nigga. So that is not the life you want to choose.
You know what's funny? He's starting to get it. He's
Right.
starting to see that ain't what he
Yeah. You know, when you be 415, that's when you really be like trying to try different shit.
It'll be
You know
impressionable.
what I'm saying? Yeah.
You know, you look around you and you want to kind of fit in with what goes around.
Mhm.
But then, you know, when you never had that security or that, you know, you're impressionable.
Right.
I remember when I moved here from Iowa, you know, there was some shit that I was green to, you know. Even when I moved here from Compton, you know, there was some shit I was green to. Because what was going on in Compton was sure not going on in Compton.
Got that right.
You know, so.
Tell him you don't know who his dad is. Tell him, nigga, I started this shit. You can't fool me.
Well, you know
I've
what?
been pulling the wool over niggas' eyes for
That's
years.
right. You know what's funny is that he don't know that, man. Spend your 10, he don't know about that, man. Fake it till you make it. He don't know about that. You know, and he should. You know, like even Hassan, he don't know about that.
He's around here selling stress bags.
Come
Nigga,
on,
spend your
man.
10. You got 10?
Yeah, baby. Nigga, in a time where only old people and you know, a couple young niggas want to stress because they was cheap.
You got the nickels today, you got the nickel bag, you got nickel bag, dime bag.
Even Swaggy had some form of chronic. I didn't have none. I was still buying QPs for $125 of AZ.
Hell yeah.
Niggas was seeking me. I was the only one buying them. Niggas was seeking me for AZ.
And they got them halves for 25 over
Yeah.
there. You can go buy that dud or go get this half. You
Yeah.
smoke it all week.
Yeah. I had a little party pack.
Shit, man.
We was happy when we got our hands on some of that AZ.
Yeah, because it was decent.
Popcorn.
Yep, there you go.
Popcorn, nigga.
And I had no seeds in it that much either.
No, hell no. You ever bought like, okay, you was talking about QP, so you ever bought a QP, nigga, and just put it all out, nigga, and tried to grab all the seeds out?
I did that, but you know what we used to do? We used to put it in the shoebox.
Oh, yeah,
And just
straight.
siphon it.
We would do that with like regular stress, but
So
with
look.
the AZ, it was less seeds.
So
So
seeds.
With the shoebox. Yeah, with the AZ, but then if you remember, it used to have the seed within the seed. Like
yeah. Right. I know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
Yeah. Those would be the ones that I smoke myself.
That used to be the, when you get it, it come like popcorn.
Oh man,
That was the day.
that was the days. Whew, man. Bring back the what the old people used to say. Bring back the three fingers.
Straight
That was my mommy said. For $5, she used to get 3 fingers.
Stress in the zigzag.
Man, on the rails.
Nah, we used to have $2 joints, man.
Zigzag.
Yeah, it was double wrap, but you know we didn't mind that.
Another thing that Pasadena Sean wanted to talk about was the music catalogs.
Man, so other day, man, I was looking at, I was reading online that Future had sold his catalog, along with a couple other artists like this. But then they had a country artist.
So Wayne sold his, didn't he?
Yeah, I think he was one who did. But then there was a country artist. Well, let me first state this. When Future sold his catalog, he sold his for $65 million. When this country and western singer, he sold his catalog. He sold his for $200 million. And so it got me and Dina Boy Juice, we were talking, and he gave me the answer to the question, really, which was.
So when you sell your music catalog, it's different ways to sell it. So you can sell a percentage of it, or you could sell it the whole thing for a limited amount of time. Like say the 65 million, that probably bought them niggas 10 years. You know what I'm saying? So they can sell anything, streaming, videos, whatever he got his shit attached to that he owns the masters and the recordings of, they'll be able to sell it and monetize that money back for the next 10 years. You know what I'm saying? But then after that 10 years is over, he gets his whole catalog back. So a lot of rappers that you see that you be like, how's these niggas still relevant? Because they keep selling their catalog. And then you start seeing these niggas on commercials doing all of this because they sold the catalog. All they doing is getting appearance money for doing the commercial and them singing like, gonna have to go. You know how that nigga in the Cheetos commercial, oh, he sold his catalog. So the people that's trying to get the money back, they like, okay, we got this commercial for you to be in. Go do that. You know what I'm saying? And we get the money from the monetization of the commercials, but you gonna get your appearance money. So he's still gonna make some money, but they getting the bulk of it. It's like when you do a what they call it, like a 360 deal or something. Somebody give you all of this money, and now they own everything that you fucking record. Then after that the 360 deal is over, you get your shit back. You know what I'm saying? That's how it's supposed to work.
So is that the same thing as selling your master?
You selling the man, yeah, it's the same
Yep,
shit.
same shit.
Yeah,
So
same
check
shit.
this out. So I got a list of everybody who sold their catalog in 2042.
4:34 left in this one, and the Blazers leading 116 to 1-0.
So Bob Dylan sold his catalog for a record $200 million.
Okay.
Neil Young sold his catalog. No, he sold 50% of his catalog for $150 million.
Okay, he got a better deal.
Yeah. Stevie Nicks.
That's
sold,
a female.
Yep, that's from Fleetwood Mac.
Mm-hmm.
She sold her a majority stake in her songs for $100 million.
Right.
Imagine Dragons sold everything they've done up to now for $100 million.
Okay.
Whitney Houston's catalog went for an undisclosed price.
Right. Her shit probably went for like $500 million. You know, deceased artists, they shit go for more.
More.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that is true.
Going to the estate. But yeah, that's just to say, like, you know, you was talking about the 50%, and those are like the top mainstream artists for the last 50 years. Like you talking about Neil what?
Neil Young.
Neil Young.
And those are just to go on. It's a lot of people. It's at least. Let me go on. The list goes on. It's at least over 100 people who sold their catalogs this year.
Yeah. And just imagine if Apple is the one that bought it, right?
Mm-hmm.
No matter where the fuck, like say the country, right? We're gonna say Knicks, right? We're gonna say Knicks, Fleetwood Mac. Right. So if you listening to hip hop and you listening to Roddy Ricch, right? And you listen to that on Spotify, you can listen to all that shit. They're gonna be like, oh, this song is like Roddy Ricch, and they're gonna throw a Fleetwood Mac song in there to get those spins. And 9 times out of 10, you're gonna be like, oh, this shit is banging. And you're gonna listen to it and they're gonna make money off of that. You know what I'm saying? And they're getting all the money. They're not splitting it with nobody because they bought the shit. You know what I'm saying?
Justin Bieber sold his catalog for $200 million. Dr. Dre sold his for $200 million.
You know what I'm saying? That's what these artists do to stay on top.
Iggy Azalea sold hers for 8 figures.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's like probably like 30-40 million.
Yeah.
Because she only had like one album that was banging, but god damn, they showed her body the other day. I was like, shit.
Is it real?
Yeah, her shit real. Shit, you know, that bitch from like Switzerland.
Future sold 612 songs
Yeah.
for $64 million. Chuck D sold his.
Yeah, man. It's a way to keep making money.
Damn, public enemy.
Yeah. People still listen to that shit. You got some
Lil
true
Wayne
hip hop.
Well, they're starting to use it in commercials now, if you
Mhm.
notice. They're starting to use Public Enemy songs.
And that's what I was saying. When they sell their catalogs, they gonna find a way to monetize that shit. You know what I'm saying?
That's when you start seeing their songs in commercials heavy.
Do they
Yeah.
still get paid? They get a percentage?
Yeah.
They don't
That's
get
licensing.
shit. They don't get shit.
Yeah.
When they sell that, they don't get shit for that amount of years unless they appear in the commercial.
Right.
You get what I'm saying? They get an appearance.
Look,
You know?
John Legend sold his. Nancy Wilson.
Yeah. Yeah. You know who brought this about? because this happened last year. When was the Dipset versus the Locks?
That was last year.
Last year.
That was in 2022?
Yeah.
Okay, so I can imagine that most of those dates are after that happened. Why? Because Jadakiss said this is how we stay relevant. I don't sell a nigga my whole catalog for the rest of my life.
Right.
I sell it to a nigga, if I need 5-6 mil, I sell my catalog for 2 years. You know what I'm saying? I'll be right back up. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And these niggas, they taking advantage. They like shit. Country music and hip hop music is like the top shit all the time. Rock and roll, all that shit is at the top. So if I'm gonna sell you some shit for $200 million, I sold you that shit. Like, I ain't gonna ever get no money back from that. You know what I'm saying? Unless they sold that for like 20 years, 30 years. You know what I mean? Because that's a whole lot of money.
Right.
That's generational wealth, 200 million. You know what I'm saying? So that's they catalog is probably gone.
Prince's estate sold almost 50% of his for an undisclosed amount.
Yeah.
Which means that has to be, and that's in the top 30. That's in the top 40.
Mm-hmm.
That means he sold it for multi-million.
Yeah, shit. Probably, man.
Sound like Whitney Houston.
Over 200 or 300 million.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I mean, shit, you know, when you pass away, your music is worth more. Every artist, we just thinking of hip hop. All the artists that passed away, all their streams went up, nigga, 500% right after they died.
That's why they said when Michael Jackson died, he was worth more dead than he was alive. Right?
Mm-hmm. But Michael Jackson, one thing was bad about Michael Jackson, motherfuckers don't want to admit it. That nigga spent most of his money, bro.
Yeah, he did.
Nigga spent most of his money. When I went to where I went to, right, they was like, yeah, Michael Jackson used to stay right there, nigga, $25,000 a night.
Yeah, but before he died, he was suing Sony though. I think he was suing Sony.
You think that's why he died?
Probably.
I do. I think they
heard
killed
the
him,
rumors
to be honest.
about that.
Mhm.
Sony Music. Yeah, they probably killed him.
They told the nigga like, only gonna get like 5 years, man.
Very Manilow sold his shit at number 10 for undisclosed
Mike
price.
was trying to open up his own record, his own thing.
Yeah, because Mike had got hit.
Mike was trying to get his masters back, I think, or something.
His master's back, but he's also
He bought the Beatles shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
That's
he
what
was,
they wanted.
Yeah,
they
he
wanted
was buying
that.
catalog.
Yeah, he was gonna be paid.
And
But
they
on
got
top of that, Juice,
Mhm.
him having the Beatles catalog, what they want, and he ain't giving up.
Mm-hmm.
See, Mike had a little gangster in him. People don't even understand that.
Right.
So they want the Beatles catalog. He ain't giving up that. So what he did is he found a way to say, okay, I'm gonna open up my own distributing thing.
Mhm.
Like basically, fuck the Jews. My people gonna go through me. And they didn't like that.
Exactly.
And he said he did it at a speech.
Hmm.
If you look back at video, you look at the video, he was talking shit. A whole lot.
Yeah, people take advantage of people until they get hip to it. Because he
Mhm.
was being taken advantage of since he was like 5 to 6
Yeah.
years old.
And he was mad
You know what I'm
about that.
saying? Like, shit, nigga, now I'm finally on my own.
He
Now-
know the business now. He like, man, y'all been fucking me since day one.
Mhm.
So wait now, I'm finna open up my own shit and produce my own artists.
They paid Joe and everybody else, and them boys had nothing.
You said Joe?
Yeah,
Yeah.
man.
R&B Joe?
No, his daddy.
Oh,
Joe Jackson.
Joe Jackson. Oh yeah.
Hell yeah,
Yeah.
shit.
To shut him up.
On the real.
Nah, he had to house them, and he had to, keep them in cars. He had to keep them in check.
Mhm.
And Joe really took that money and, did what he wanted to do.
Mm-hmm.
And so when they got hip and they finally realized that they didn't have nothing for themselves, that they were, that's
But
when
see-
they all start breaking
But see,
off.
Sean, with Mike, what you don't understand, with Mike had to go through that was fucking him.
Right.
Joe was fucking him, and then after he realized Joe can't fuck him no more, now the music, the labels is fucking him.
Right.
Mhm.
So he didn't really even understand that. He probably didn't understand how his dad fucked him, and then he got to turn around and the music people fuck him.
You're right.
So once he
That's
got
how I
hip to
feel
this
as
shit,
well.
he like, wait a minute, hold on, man. Y'all been fucking me my whole career.
Right.
So since I got enough money now to make these moves, I got the Beatle collection, got that. I know y'all want that, but I wanna. He said it in that interview. He wanted to open up his own record label, to sign his own artists. So and then he died.
The pimp has spoken. In the Tan Chinchilla.
I'm just saying that's how it went down. Y'all remember that shit.
I was gonna say this though. So you seen the New Edition story?
Yeah.
We all seen that, right?
Mm-hmm.
So whenever you watch any of these stories, you gotta pay attention. And when the ladies, the mamas was like, "Why we ain't getting paid? They this and that."
Mm-hmm.
See, like even Michael Jackson daddy, he had a scapegoat. What was the scapegoat? And what was New Edition scapegoat? I'm paying for your hotel rooms. I'm paying for your outfits. I'm paying for all this. The money is going right back into the company.
That bus you
know what
riding,
I'm
that nice
saying?
bus you
Yeah.
riding on and all that.
So they always got a scapegoat. That's why T.I. was telling 21 Savage, nigga, don't take no money. You know what I'm saying? If you that nigga, do this shit on your own,
No.
you're gonna see more money.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So, but back then, it wasn't nobody in the hood to put them on. You know what I'm saying? So they had to get done for them to even be popular like they was. And they had to have multiple albums that was awesome before they can even start really seeing some money. They living a life, staying in hotels and doing all this, but they can't go buy their own suit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, they was on the budget.
Yeah. So,
And they didn't have nobody to push their music like a Master P or
They had
FT
the
Hammer.
label.
You know what I mean?
They had the label. I know exactly what you're saying.
You know what I'm talking
Nobody else like okay.
Believe in
This
them.
is what I believe what you're saying. They believed in them because they put them on, but I think what you really I can't tell you what you're trying to get at, but today's day, you can put your shit on the internet if it pop on your own. Back in the days, it was like I had to go through this nigga that knew the industry
Or
in
sell it
and
out
out.
to Trump.
Yeah, but no, we talking about back when Michael Jackson.
Oh, you
and
talking
all
about
them.
back then? Yeah, way back then.
Yeah, them niggas they couldn't be out the trunk. They couldn't go and be like, hey man, make me 1,000 of these tapes.
There wasn't no
Feel me?
Master P's back then.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? But when Master P came, you know, he learned the game from the Bay, Too Short, E40 and all of them. And then he took that back down south and was like, nigga, we gonna do it like this, nigga. We just gonna put out an album every week of different niggas. You know what I'm saying? And, you know, that money comes through. He paying niggas, but if you sell 100,000 copies, 50,000 copies, right? And you make $10, right? Each album, right? Because back then the CDs was $20. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So you done made you 500,000 off of this one dude, right? And you only gave him like $3 or $4 an album. So he made his 150. You made your 500,000. And P gave back Interscope whatever they owed them from getting the advance, right? So P, that's why P had fucking 30 or 40 artists. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm gonna make that. So you look up P and you be like, damn, how is this nigga worth 300 million? Because he was making money off of all of these dudes. And them dudes, they wasn't, see, even Snoop. Snoop put on, how many people Snoop put on?
Shit, Dog Pound,
Uh-huh.
Superfly, Nate Dogg.
No. How many people Snoop put on through his record label? There's only a couple of artists that was on his record label.
Goldie Low.
Uh-huh.
Shit, Fred Rack.
So we could probably name 5.
Right.
About
right?
5 or 6,
We could
maybe.
probably name just a few. But P put on like 30. You feel me? So I think that's where Snoop, he worth some money, but he'll be worth way more money if he would have been like, you know what? Let me put all these motherfuckers on under my umbrella. And then we gonna get bread like that. But, you know, niggas, I be believing like niggas is greedy.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Niggas is greedy. I
He
want
did,
all
he
this
was like
money
that.
for
Puff was
myself.
like that.
Yeah, but Puffy still put out a gang of different
Motherfucker.
artists. You know what I'm saying? And you know,
He just paid them cheap.
he was greedy. He was fucking them, but he was still
Put
putting
them
on
out.
a gang of artists. Most of them niggas only got one album. You know what I'm saying? Besides Biggie, he had 2 albums. 112 had 2 albums. You know what I'm saying?
But ain't
after
nobody
that,
balling
after
2
that,
albums.
Yeah,
Hey,
but
ain't
that's
no
what I'm
artist
saying.
balling
Most
that
of them
put out.
had 1 or 2 albums.
You notice that, right?
None of them is balling.
None of them. Only
Mason
one.
Dog.
Who?
Mace.
Did he sue Puffy
He did.
and he got the bread?
I don't know what he got.
But I'm saying that's probably why he got some money right now because shit,
He
he
probably
stopped.
sued him. I
He was like, yeah, I'm getting
But-
out of this contract.
Yeah, I
I'm
think he
going
sued
to
him.
fucking.
You know what's funny about Mace? Something I didn't know. He's behind like Fabio Foreign, a lot of artists that are
Yeah.
flashy.
Mhm.
He's behind them.
Yeah, but he learned the game.
Yeah.
He learned the game from
Yeah.
Puffy. You know what I'm saying? So if
He
you
watched
look up,
Puffy swing on niggas.
yeah, if you look up Puffy's, I mean not Puffy, but Fabio Foreign, if you look up his net worth, it's probably not gonna be that much. You know what I'm saying? He probably worth under $10 million. Right. You know what I'm saying? Why? Because shit, you gotta pay this nigga for putting him on. You know what I mean? And these days they get money off of streams, YouTube videos, appearances, all this type of shit. Remember we was talking about, nigga? You get paid to walk through somewhere. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, these niggas be getting that bread. But back in the days, it wasn't all
an
that.
hour. I gotta walk through my house.
Man,
hopefully I get dinner.
Oh, the real, man. We're gonna get into you know, some good news before we get up out of here, man. Darren, it's pronounced Darren, right? Darren Hamlin? DeMar Hamlin. Yeah, man. He came out and spoke, you know what I'm saying, right before the Super Bowl. I mean, right before the AFC and NFC championship, you know what I'm saying? And that's a good thing, you know, because he was talking without the breathing tube, right? You know what I mean? No oxygen, and he was just out there talking, man. And you know, we happy to see that young brother, you know, getting healthier, you know, and you know, I really think he's gonna be more of a support system to the league. You know what I'm saying? They still gonna pay him, but he's gonna be running charities. They gonna give him a job. You know what I'm saying? They gonna give him a job after his career is over, which we know it's over, but they still gonna be paying him as a roster spot so he can get his pension and all of that. Yeah. You know, so you know, big up. Yeah, big
That's
up
awesome. All I gotta say is, won't he do it?
Won't he will? Hell yeah.
So that's all I can say.
Yeah.
Prayer answers things.
It do.
And we all for it, but let's pray that as soon as that happens. So at the end of the day, and a bunch of other million people and billion people that pray,
you know,
that didn't know him from a doomsday.
Yeah.
Anybody, you know, living their dream and, you know, almost lose their life for living their dream, you know, that's kind of hard because, you know.
Yeah, that was real heavy.
Who wants to lose their life doing what they love?
Yeah.
You know, so to have a near-death experience and to be able to come back and be a bigger impact on people, I think it's amazing.
Yeah.
You know, and I support anything that brother does.
Me too.
God bless you. We're gonna hit some last words. I'm gonna start with you over there, Pimp.
Oh, my last words is pretty much touching bases on what we just talked about. Just blessed to wake up every day and just count your blessings, man. Right. At the end of the day, just count that blessing is your kids, breath, of course, to take care of those kids. You know what I mean? And don't bicker about the small things. You know what I mean? Stuff that don't even matter, because those small things can have you dead in a hot second. One bad decision. So you know, that's just how I live my life.
For sure.
And fuck bitches and get money.
Don't do that. Don't listen to that dude.
I'm just playing, man.
But
I ain't playing.
No. They got a bunny rabbit on today, man.
That nigga was in the back killing chinchillas. No, that nigga got on that white stripe that the skunk wear.
The white said it was squirrel.
That nigga killed 30 skunks, nigga, and just took the white part.
Just squirrel. Man, they can talk that shit all they want, but I'm over here warm to the mother.
I heard that.
I bet you that nigga got a beanie on over there.
They said you had a Panamanian squirrel on you. Huh?
That shit was imported. That shit came wrapped around a white Hennessy box. Oh, man.
I love you.
They got on that pure white rabbit.
Oh shit!
Man.
So y'all gonna make my last words about the rabbit, huh?
No.
Nigga, this is Easter rabbit. Nigga, I don't know what the fuck you talking about. You niggas over there dissing my rabbit.
Hey, if y'all need Easter eggs, that nigga got them. That nigga got a pocket full of eggs. You know
Cadbury eggs. He got the Cadbury ones and the hard boiled.
He got the white chocolate though. He can't get that dark chocolate on that jacket. Oh,
hey man,
I love it.
First of all, man, I want to say thank you to everybody. Man. I love this shit, man. I really enjoyed myself tonight, and shared some good laughs. Let's keep it going, y'all, man. This is what we do, man. This is what we like to do, man. Let's keep it going, man.
Let's do it. Swaggy D.
What it do, man? You been kind of quiet, man.
Hey, I just want to say I'm thankful, you know what I mean? Thankful for people around me. Thankful for you guys, friends and family, and everybody who's been supportive and everything we're trying to do. You know what I mean? We got us another spot, so we're gonna make it happen.
Cap.
You know, I'm gonna try to be a better version of myself. Try to control my emotions and do better as a person.
Be accountable.
I know I got a lot to work on. You know what I mean? So
Sir.
we ain't perfect, so you know, I'm just gonna wake up every day and you know what I mean, and do the best I could do.
I got one request. Just get rid of the Chuck stand, and I'm telling you, man,
What the young boys do?
Man, all that coffee over here, man. Hey, throw that shit up out of here, man. I know you want to keep it under your belt.
I know you do, man.
You alumni of Just in
I was
Time.
just gonna say, oh shit, he took the words out of my
You
mouth.
alumni of Just in Time. You got it on your license
Right.
plate.
That's my mentor. He taught me everything I know.
I know.
Yes,
He told you to walk outside today because he wanted to talk to you for a second time. I seen what it was.
That nigga
Right.
skipped outside.
We're gonna be selling Super Bowl T-shirts. Anybody need a T-shirt?
Yeah,
No.
all right.
Oh man, let me get some last. Go ahead, my bad.
You bought half of the dozen.
To put it here.
They're gonna be hanging on the blind.
Right down here on the bottom,
man,
right
I'll
here.
sell you 10 shirts
You
for
gonna have-
$10, man.
Fuck out of here, man.
A piece.
Oh man. So man, I just like to be thankful, man, for the 60th episode. You feel me? We've been around for 60 episodes with y'all, man. Some of y'all people have been watching this from episode 1. Some of y'all ain't got to this episode yet because y'all catching up. And once you get here, you're going to see, man, that all we try to do is have fun, bring light, give you a little information, you know what I'm saying? Get our
Laugh. We gotta
personalities.
laugh.
You know what I'm saying? Get your giggle and your laugh on. You feel me? Oh, man, my boy Marcus Washington, man, he putting on a giggle show, man, at the convention center on the 17th, man. Hit up Marcus Washington. You know what I'm saying? Huh?
My bad. I stumbled too.
Both of them niggas over there.
Yeah, we both stumbling. I stumbled too, and then he wanted to correct me.
I'm off that Juan Dulio.
Niggas was mumbling when they was over there cracking all that damn jokes. Cause now they over there mumbling.
For sure, man. But hit up Mark Wash, man. If you know what I'm saying, you want to
Niggas
come
hurt.
to the giggles and laughs and giggles, you know what I'm
He's the one
saying?
promoting it?
Yeah,
That
it's
sounds
his shit. You feel me? They got Donnell Jones. You got my boy that sing Lil Duval. You got Mike Perry hosting it.
Lil
You know what I'm
Duval
saying?
get on my nerves, man.
Yeah, man. But you know, it's
That
gonna be in the
nigga's annoying.
building. So Pasadena's gonna be lit, and that's on my birthday. So you know what I'm saying? If any of you ladies want to take me, no, I'm just fucking with you. I don't know where
I
I'm
say, tell them to roll up.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? I ain't going back and forth with you bitches. Living my best life. So that's what we trying to do, man. We trying to live our best life while we bringing part of our life to y'all. You feel me? So, man, my last words, man, is just, you know, be better than you was yesterday, man. You know what I'm saying? Be accountable, like Tony Touch always say, man. Welcome back, Tony Touch. You know what I'm saying?
Thank
It's
you,
happy to have
Missed
you
you,
in the
bro.
building. You know what I'm saying? I know you warm with the rabbit on, you know what I'm saying? But
You
you
know
know
it.
what I'm saying? We love you just the same. You
I'm gonna be
feel me?
warmer than you motherfuckers when we walk up out of there. I bet you that.
Nigga, I'm walking right out to my 87 Toyota Celica, and I'm had a heat on.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
You gotta wait for that
87
heat.
Celica with the touch start.
Yeah, you feel me? With
You
the-
gotta
with
let
the
that
touch
87 sit for a little while. For
Hey, yeah, that is true.
Fuck what
Hey,
you talking
hey,
about.
you know
I
it's
got the
funny.
push button
You
start.
know it's funny. It reminds me back in the day when Dre used to have the push start on the Elco.
Oh shit!
Oh, yeah, I remember.
God damn. The
That was
gray
way
one,
Yeah.
gray and blue one.
Old as a
man.
motherfucker.
Hell yeah. So yeah, man, we love y'all, man. Thanks for watching. You know what I'm saying? Sorry about last episode. We got it out late and we didn't have an intro, but this one gonna have an intro. So you know what I'm saying? Peace, love, and motherfucking hair grease. You know what I'm saying? New Wave Shop Talk.
Fuck bitches. Get money.
Get
You know what I'm
money.
saying?
You know what it is.
And we out of this bitch, man. Yeah.
You're now tuned in to the #1 podcast. I give you New Wave Shop Talk. shop talk, shop talk. Nuwave, shop talk. Nuwave, Nuwave. Got something on your mind? Let's talk about it. Shop talk, shop talk. Leave a comment, we'll talk about it. Nuwave, Nuwave.
Talk about these white women, you know what I'm saying, and these rappers taking up all the good acting jobs. I need some of them acting gigs. So all y'all directors, holla at your boy.